that read through this passage, like, how in the world am I going to preach this? What do we do with this? But Lord, there's so much here. Once again, Paul becomes a model for us in so many ways. But I pray that we wouldn't just see Paul, but more importantly, we would see you sovereignly using Paul for your purposes, using storms in his life for your purposes. And I pray that we today would reorient our thinking to see the storms of our lives, the trials, the difficulties, the pain, the problems, the injustices, as ways that you can accomplish your purposes. Lord, we're frustrated with this pandemic. Masks and limitations and this and that. Lord, I just trust that your purposes will come out through this, that we would have the right kind of attitude of trusting you, of listening to you, of telling others about you, proclaiming you, being a blessing to those around us. And I do pray for those that are facing very difficult things. There's some relationships that are struggling. Some that have just significant financial need. There's others that have got some work issues and frustrations there, some future uncertainty, and on the list goes. I give them to you. I ask your blessing on all of us in that sense. We thank you for what Jesus Christ did on the cross to allow us to be in a relationship with you so that we can walk with you through these journeys. We thank you today in Jesus' name. Would you stand with me? Let's take our communion cups. Let's just take a moment physically to remember what Jesus did for us. This little wafer is a piece of bread that reminds us that Jesus, his body was broken for us. Let's eat this together this morning. Jesus also reminded us that his body, or his blood, was going to be spilled for you and for me. Let's drink this together this morning. Let's sing.
My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. Christ alone, cornerstone, weak made strong in the Savior's love. Through the storm, He is Lord, Lord of all. When darkness seems to hide His face, I rest on His unchanging grace. In every high and stormy gale, my anchor holds within the shall come with trumpet sound. Oh, may I then in him be found, dressed in his righteousness alone, faultless to stand before the throne.
I was thinking of this, I was standing back there at the beginning of the service. I meant to say it in the message, I'll say it now. Another aspect of being grateful for the family of God is being able to worship together. You're a blessing to me. I'm sure my voice isn't a blessing to you, but we get to worship together, and that's something special. Some of you need some extra encouragement today as we begin the week. So let me give it to you. Paul writes a letter to the Romans before he gets there, and he says this: who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or danger or sword? He's writing this. I'm sure that if he were writing this afterwards, he put a storm in there. As it is written, for your sake we're being killed all the day long. We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. No,